you got one of the teams right. You had Kansas City and New Orleans, but you had the Saints winning. I also had the Saints there, but losing to New England. Now we get a chance to rectify things. So who's going to win the big game, partner?
Well, I think San Francisco wins 35-34. MVP, usually a quarterback. But in this case, we're going to have an upset. Middle linebacker Fred Warner is going to have 13 tackles and an interception return for a touchdown and be the upset MVP winner over Jimmy Garoppolo, because in the Super Bowl, if the quarterback does anything, he wins the award. But this time, the defense, which got them there.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown.
Give me the ball every time, brother.
Mark that down as a punt return of 78 yards. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead. And we always talk about kick returns being so exciting. Kickoffs, punt return almost equally exciting.
And typically we talk about the kickoff return being the most exciting 10 seconds in football. Let's just cut it in half for a punt return and make it the most exciting 5 seconds in football. It's a great, glamorous, dashing play.
This will be fielded at the 8. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. And you're under a minute to go in the half. The first half that hasn't been particularly kind to you. How do you think they'll play this?
Well, I think the smart approach is to run out the clock, lick your wounds at the half, and see if you can come up with a strategy to play better in the second. But there's also something to challenging your offense right here. You know, hey, guys, you dig this hole? See if you can get us out of it a little bit before the half runs out. Let's go make some plays.
And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. Now Washington going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. Now it's AP, Adrian Peterson. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
Mike, strip the ball. Strip that ball. Set, hut. Let's go. Pittsburgh. Hey, we got Mike, number 53. Mike, 53. Hey, watch the ball. Watch the ball.
Throwing on second down. Haskins. Got a man, that's Quinn. That one good for the completion percentage, but no gain. It'll be third down. They wound up getting nothing out of that second down completion, so now here's 3rd and 10. Now a run with Peterson. And to the 46 he goes and no further, so he is well short of the first down marker. It's a gain of just 3, and the offense likely going to yield to the punting unit here on 4th down. And okay, so much for our halftime break. Apparently we're going to get right back to it.
Well, the guys who are paid to make the tackles deserve some kudos there, but I think they deserve even bigger ones, because in that situation, they had to be thinking pass. Loosened up defense, going to pass coverage. Instead, maybe they surprised him a little bit running the ball, yet they rallied to it and stopped him well short of a first down.
Here comes the Chiefs offensive unit as they'll have it to begin quarter number 3. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire...
And a big loss here as he's taken down. It's Ryan Kerrigan getting the sack.
Well, partner, we know they came out of the locker room down on the scoreboard. But I will guarantee you, the defensive side of the ball gets super emotional. They can come out and play with aggressiveness, with fury, because they don't have to be quite as precise.
And that's caught inside the 30. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 88 yards, as his guys continue to pour it on.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of trophies. But that's his second touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. They're down in this game, a chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. A starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use, just something to get you off to a quick start.
2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
54's Mike. 54's Mike.
To throw on third down. Haskins into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Juan Thornhill. And I do believe this is going to wind up a safety. It is. It's a safety. How about that for a wacky play? Wow, what a disaster. You talk about a guy making a good play on the interception and then just trying to be too cute on the return.
It almost felt like his own gyroscope really got out of whack, didn't it? Going backwards into your own end zone after such a great play. Totally disoriented and gave up 2 points for his team.
Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. They have been struggling. I mentioned at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes aren't working, so now where do you go?
I think that now it's much more in their head. And what I mean by that is just what you said. You've gone over the changes. I bet they were pretty clinical at the half, not too emotional. They might need to go to the emotional side because you've got to find something, some spark somewhere. And so far, just being calm hasn't exactly worked.
They need any spark at this point. But Charles, you and I have made our predictions for Super Bowl 54. We're coming soon. The official Madden NFL. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 47. Oh, he's got a little daylight. There he goes, left side. Oh, he breaks. And he will score. Touchdown, Kansas City. This D wanted to put it away before we even get to the fourth quarter, widening that margin a bit further.
And while they won't just empty the bench just yet, if you're a backup, start loosening up. I think you'll get a chance to play before this one is over now with that type of a cushion.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. A look at Washington as they come onto the field. And they just had that pick six. I guess the only positive maybe that returning that for a touchdown. This offense right back out onto the field to try to make up for it.
I like that because now it doesn't give them a chance to go to the bench and really settle. You know, to sit there and kind of seethe over the idea that they turned the ball over previously. Right back out there. It's almost like hopping right back on the bike after falling over. See if they can get the ball moving again.
Yeah, we'll see if they can do it here. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line.
Ready? Let's go. 18 Gator. Mike, number 53. Mike, 53. You better be afraid of me.
On 2nd and 11 now. Haskins nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Chris Jones picks up his second sack of the afternoon. Really in a hole here, 3rd and 17 following the 2 negative plays. Now Haskins, 3rd and long. And able to catch it on the left sideline, but they're going to rule him out of bounds. So it'll be incomplete, certainly one they'd like to have back as it brings up 4th down.
Sometimes it's just not your day. There's another failure right there on 3rd down.
Here's Tressway now. He's been one of their few bright spots so far. They'll send this one into the Midwestern air, and it's a good one. Here's Hill on the return. He's got daylight. And he will score. Touchdown, Kansas City. Coast to coast, 96 yards on the punt return. As his guys continue to put this one out of reach. What a risk he took, but it paid off. I mean, he took that punt from inside the 5 near the goal line, ran it all the way back.
And normal coaching says you let that one go. Anytime you're inside the 10-yard line, you let it hit and hopefully bounce into the end zone. But as you mentioned, he took a risk, and boy, did it pay off in a big way. I wonder if they let up a little bit going downfield, thinking that there was no way he was going to return that one.
So a very short kicker. This will be taken by one of the up men. And they're going to wind up with pretty good starting field position as they get it up past the 35. Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
Well, you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
A quick sidestep here, CD. The NFL doing something kind of neat for its 100th season, which wraps up with Super Bowl 54. They're inducting a 20-man class, a centennial class, into the Pro Football Hall of Fame this year. Now, a number of modern-day candidates won't be announced until the night before the Super Bowl, but 15 have already been announced. And it's a pretty good list so far. Guys like Harold Carmichael, Bobby Dillon out. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Juan Thornhill. And he'll actually lose 6 yards on the return, but I don't think they care. They've got the football back.
Check.
Yellow. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Mahomes now to throw. And going deep for Hill. And this is caught inside the 5. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. Mahomes finding Hill for a big play. 64 yards. Well, that didn't take long. One play, and we're already looking at a 1st-and-goal situation. We're back now in KC.
Just like that.
They go play action here on 1st down. And this is... And he will score. Touchdown, Kansas City.
Touchdown!
Patrick Mahomes taking it in. And the Chiefs use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. Now Mahomes to the line as the Chiefs are going to go for the 2-point try. This is caught. And he will step out of bounds. Oh, what a mistake there. And the 2-point try will be unsuccessful.
I know we could sit up here and dance around it a little bit, but going for 2 in this situation, somebody doesn't like someone else. There's no doubt in my mind.
Well, what they couldn't see is you lean back in your chair.
Come
and
on,
you
fellas.
I mean, yeah, that's not a good decision. They didn't get it, though.
Yeah, I don't think you can just say, well, my kicker's hurt in this spot. No.
Okay. Let's go. Let's go.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Now Haskins to throw it. Looking sideline, incomplete. He was looking to get that one to Chris Thompson. But now it's 3rd down. The Redskins on 3rd down. It has been a disaster. 0 for 8 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. He's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a 1st down. They say he was out of bounds. So a big call there. That brings up 4th. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense that's well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure, the backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
And he's loose again. 30. Past the 20. Kansas City touchdown.